Alright, y'all. Today's clean helped me unravel white women's fascination with black women. Alpha. Hi, Alpha. Hi, Alpha. Anyway, so we had to clean the room of two little white girls. Race is relevant because as I cleaned their bookshelf, because I am an organizer, I can't just clean around things. I gotta organize a book and put them in size order. And if I had time, size order, then alphabetical order. But I'm not that anal today. Anyway, cleaning the young ladies' books, two of those books had little black girls on the cover. I was like, okay, so they are learning theoretically about black women through literature. Okay. Now, of course, they were books on their level, right? They're little girls, so they're little girl books. All right. And then when I go to clean other areas of their bedroom, I see something with a little girl with her afro hair. It's an outline, but it's a black woman. I was like, okay. So we know that there's a demographic of people, myself included, who gains knowledge from reading books. So right now I'm reading a book about working out. I'm reading a book about becoming the best wife and the best marriage you can have. I'm reading a book about being a single parent. I'm reading a book about mother history. Mother is a verb, so mothers throughout history. And there's another book that I'm reading right now. And then the Bible, right? So I'm reading all of these books, and very slowly, I'm giving myself grace. But I went to the library and I was like, ooh, kid in the candy store, right? I want all the knowledge. If I could just go and put the book right there and get the knowledge, I would. But anyway, back to the little white girls. Race is important. They're learning about black people, black culture, black women through books, right? Because white parents, some of them, not all, right? I'm just talking about their fascination with black women. There are some parents out there who want to culture their children, but it's difficult to find opportunities to immerse your children in a particular culture. And so, and they're just scared. We're nice people, y'all. We're nice. Most of us, we look fucking intimidating. I saw a sis today. I was like, she looks like she needs a hug. But I know if I walked up to her and said, hey, sister, you want a hug? She'd probably be like, no. I'm like, yeah, you do. You know you need a hug. Because ain't no reason why you walking around looking like that. But, they're fearful to immerse themselves in the culture. But one thing you're going to learn about us is as soon as you say hi, that whole just melts for the most part. Anyway, you guys weren't outside on the trampoline. Go. Do you think my video needs to be bouncing up and down like this? Or can you guys wait till I'm finished? Boy, stop eating that dang potato. That don't look like it's good. Alpha, no. Stop eating that potato.
Yeah.
Black potatoes aren't good.
They're bad for you.
Anyway, so they begin learning about us. Please stop. They begin learning about us early because they're curious. They want to know, just like they want to know about, faraway lands and other things. They want to know about black women. And so now they grow having that theoretical exposure to black women. And then when they go into the workplace or they go into these different, spaces where you have long periods of time around black women, right? We pass them in the grocery store. We may, there's a black woman, But when you're at work, you can befriend. And I remember when I worked at a particular company, I wore wigs at the time and all those different things, and they would come up to me and be like, can I touch your hair? And I'd be like, sure. And I would explain to them how my wigs worked. I would explain to them whatever question they had, because they have fucking questions, right? I need to know. I've been reading about you in books since I was a kid. As soon as I could read, I got me a book with a little black girl in it. And now I got a chance to ask the little black girl, so tell me about your hair. So I get it. We have these strong opinions about each other, but then when we get around each other, we soften because, I got in their house and I was just like, this is dope. They were some spooky dooky spiritual people. I touched her rose quartz, and Bailey was like, you ain't supposed to be touching people's crystals. I was like, I know. So when they got home, because they left to go get something, they came back, I was like, I touched your rose quartz, and the dad was like, well, it's better for it because now she got some of your energy. And I was like, oh, I like you guys. You know, so we're so critical of each other. And like Bailey said, it's not this demographic, it's this demographic. It's just people. There's good people and there's bad people.
I'm good.
And we need to continue to give each other grace and continue to allow for opportunities for us to learn and grow together. Because, yeah, I went into a little girl's bedroom today and they got books with little black girls on them. And some of them have little black baby dolls. And some of them have all these different things because we are cool. They do want to know about us. And when they finally meet one of us, they're like, whoa, that ain't the black girl I read about in them books. So I don't know what the takeaway from that is, but now I can see if you have been learning through theory about a particular group of people since you could read, and now you have an opportunity to actually meet one. I get it.